Virgo. I had to adjust my camera. It wanted to have its way, and I wanted to have my way. Oh, Virgo, I'm so happy that you're on my channel with me. I'm Barbara. This is Cha-Cha or Tango Carrot. And I've been picking up some changes with Virgo. Spiritually, I feel there's going to be a certain amount of curiosity going on in your life this week. And not only just curiosity, there's a certain boldness about Virgos. And we're just going to see where that goes, because you seem to be opening up and speaking out more, and just like taking steps forward and just stating how you feel about some things. A lot of people around you, I don't think you're going to like that because they're not used to it from you. Your particular personality and the way that you usually, very thinking, and when it comes to relationship, you are, you're always thinking, and it sometimes you think things too long, and then whoops. So I've already pulled the card from Doreen and Melissa Virtue, an oracle card. I do that usually all my readings, and I read that at the end because I like to see how it corresponds to everything. And now I do different readings, different ways, different times. It's just whatever spiritually, and I've been doing a lot of meditative things and letting spirit kind of flow through me. And I did take a couple of days break because I felt like I really did need to get new perspective and just kind of pull with everything that's going on in the world around me and how it affects other people. So I'm using my Chinese tarot cards, and they're small. I usually have to put my glasses on. And I am also going to pull some my Rider-Waite traditional cards. So I'm pulling two of these. And let's make sure that Barbara can see these. Okay, and I have pulled the Ace of Staves. And I have pulled the Five of Coins. Ace of Staves. Some people call them rods, but okay. Ace of Staves. Okay. You really are very solid about plans and what's going on in you right now. You're very solid, just like you've got everything under control, as if you're running the game, so to speak. You're in charge of getting some very important tasks together. You're a very important person in what you're doing now, and I feel that is coming from a work, or possibly somebody that's teaching is going through a very solid new embarkment in further development in that department. But for just like for work and what you do, it's a very good time for you, because this is a good mark for you on your on everything that holds in your future, as far as the type of work and accomplishments that you do. You've really got it going. And also in anything else that you might be planning in your life, you have just got a very good, you've got a really good solid mental picture of how you want it to go. You have set something in motion that is going to be very good for you. And you can't quite see the outcome, but you know that it's coming together and that it's going to go the way that you want it to. And that is where that boldness comes in. Okay, you're making sure that you're just putting your foot down. You don't want to backslide. You don't want to go back to anything the way that it was. You want to proceed forward, just almost like full speed. And that's exactly what you're doing. You are just, I don't know. Right now, I feel like you're feeling a little bit like Superman. You might want to just kind of hold back just a little bit, slow down. But who could tell a Virgo to do that when you get this kind of energy? And it's just so spiritually, emotionally, I'm feeling such a good thing for you at this time. I feel like you're feeling like Superman, maybe that you can leap tall buildings in a single bound or be faster than a locomotive. Just don't start thinking that you can dodge, bullets, okay? Just stay very safe in the things that you do, because there might be a certain amount of danger in your type of work. And if there is, I'm sure that it's something that you can handle. But don't let your mind get spinning so much in the possibilities of other things that, just be cautious in your work endeavors. Physically, and proceed on. I see good thing. Even love is trailing. I feel like you're not close to your love situation right now, but perhaps there's good reason for that as far as what you might be doing. Perhaps there's some travel involved. Not for all Virgos, of course, and of course this reading will not resonate for all Virgos, but for some that it will. And just try to correlate with the parts that do, and I hope that it benefits you. And then, of course, we have the Five of Coins. Now, the five usually... how this card is in this one, okay, is someone that is just kind of right in the middle of your assets, and right in the middle of your whole life, everything that makes it spin and happen, probably your finances, or just travel plans that you might be working on in the near future, or home life, everything. It's just you're right in the middle of it, and all of the other coins, everything that you're the center of it, and everything that goes around it that you're bringing into place, or you're trying to hold into place. Five is a good number because it's a good working number. It's motion too. It's not a throwing aside or a or pulling in too much. You're just kind of pretty much holding your ground, so to speak, and that's very good. Just be careful to maintain. Stay on a steady course, and just give yourself some time to look inside from time to time, and not be so busy and caught up with what you're doing that you don't forget to do that and be kind to yourself, Virgo. Be kind to yourself, and don't let your thoughts overwhelm you so much. You might want to take time to let some of your thoughts blend with some of your feelings now and meld together. And especially if you're having I'm hearing the word, I'm given downtime. Downtime is the word that I'm given. Rest time, bunk time. I don't know. That will apply to someone, but take it if it's yours, okay? And do that. Others are contemplating a lot of things. Other Virgos, I feel, are contemplating things and trying very hard to pull a life dream together. And I feel that it's according to it's positive. I'm spiritually given to say that it's positive because you've taken a bold outlook. You've taken bold steps. You've gotten a bold frame of mind. Your heart is solid and knows, and for once it's just kind of on a smooth sail, and wind seems to be catching your sail and going. So this is very good. And I am going to, of course, Virgo's sign is the maiden, which is usually in some of the cards, the maiden pouring back and forth. Some temperance, okay, but the maiden, and Virgo's ruled by Mercury, and we're getting out of a Mercury retrograde. I just want to know, I'm going to pull the cards from my Rider-Waite deck, which I love so much, and we have a Three of Staves, and we have the Tower, and we have a backup of the Five of Pentacles at the end, okay? So Virgo, slow down just a little bit because it does indicate to me the Three of Staves, okay? That you're looking out, okay? You're holding you got one stab behind you, okay? Well, actually two, but they're kind of distant. It just indicates you have taken some steps, and they have been major steps for you. They involve the heart. They involve trust. They involved in your intuition and your gut feelings and trusting them more. You've finally reached a point, and so two major steps behind you, I see. You're like pondering something for a long time, and maybe a little bit of game playing that went on with something with you because you just couldn't commit. And then there was another where it was the decision whether, I don't know, I'm going to give this another try, and you weren't quite sure. But then you had the stab in your hand, holding it and looking out, out on the horizon with it in your hand, and you're going, I did it. I have proclaimed, I have spoken out, I got bold, I got trustworthy, I not trustworthy, well, maybe you need to be a little trustworthy, but you were trusting, and so you've got it in your hand, and you can see the world out in front of you now. You can finally open your eyes and see the world. And of course, so we have the Tower card here, which usually, it's some kind of upheaval, okay? Some kind of, it indicates me just change, okay? Big change. And whatever it is that you're holding, the staff that you're holding, that you have finally said that proclaim, this is what I want. It does require a great amount of change, and that could be like in your personal life, your home where you live, contemplating change because things just weren't working out. You're tired of it not working out, and this upheaval had to happen. Once you decided what it was you wanted, then the upheaval just had to happen. You had to do something you focused on the prize, so to speak, and know what it want, and you had to walk away and leave past behind. Past is past. It's gone. That tower has tumbled. It's time to rebuild. And then, of course, we have the Five of Pentacles right here, and the two people on the outside, which could actually be on the inside of that house if they want to. I believe that this particular one, in spirit, I look at it, but in spirit, I'm given to say that it is you're actually relocating. You're actually wondering in your mind if this is going to be difficult now that you have made the decision and you're doing okay. Something had to crumble. It kind of left you kind of feeling maybe in the cold, and I don't know what I've got left. I don't have anything left. What now? But in your mind, you've made these steps and you've stepped into it, and it is just a trudge forward, okay? One foot in front of the other, and trusting yourself, trust spirit, trust your emotions like you've never trusted your emotions. Let spirit come in the most magnificent way that it is. Spirit is what has laid everything out for you, what has helped you make the decisions that you've made. It is actually what has helped you to break this mold, what was not working for you. It is going to work for you. It may be a little bit difficult because actually it's something brand new. And that is why the card looks or shows desolation, because it's new and it is scary, but it is going to be a good thing for you. I feel that. I spiritually feel it. And yes, see, I pulled the Star card, okay? Star card. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be wonderful with the decisions that you've made, the moves that you've made. And, of course, you'll see, that there's water coming from both urns, and the one foot in the water, the other out. That is that same scary questioning, but Star card, yes. You have pondered about it for a long time, and you are going to have your wish fulfilled. You believe strong enough. I'm feeling that Virgos are going through a very spiritual, I'm just given, Virgos are just going through a new time. You're going through a new time right now. And like most all zodiacs, it is, the world is just kind of opening up in new directions and ways. It is that clock that has ticked around and locked things into place. This is going to be a most exciting, it'll be scary, but very good outcome for you, Virgo. So you stay on the course that you're on and just keep moving forward. And the Doreen is a virtue card. is Absidon, and it is a stone, and it represents grounding, shielding, and void. Okay, grounding, shielding, and void. Okay, you have voided out the things that no longer serve you. You're grounding yourself. You're grounding yourself in your new beliefs and your thoughts and your convictions that you're going for. And you're shielding. You're shielding those dreams. You are inside spiritually. You are housing your decisions, grounding, and your mind, and you've already just gotten kind of fed up, and that's why you voided out what didn't need to be there. I am very pleased with this reading, and I do different types of readings at different times, but this is what Spirit led me when I was thinking earlier, the signs, and I lined them up how in my mind I just knew which ones I had to do, and inside I felt what needed to come out. I'm Barbara, and I thank you so much for coming to my channel and being with me. It's Cha-Cha or Tango Tarot Reading, and it looks like after just a little bit of a tango with your thoughts and your ability to state things for what they were, you're moving into a very good cha-cha. And by the time you finish whatever endeavor that you're on right now, which I see finishing up probably by mid-May, you're going to have, when you do step into the spooky but exciting new thing in your life, you're going to have a very good cha-cha dance. And I'm just so pleased. Would you please subscribe to my station, share, like? I have put in my description below my email, where if you want a personal reading, you can email me. I will give you any information that you would like. Be more than happy to do a reading for you. Also, I have included my website address so that you can know more about my cause and a little bit more about me. And the things that I do, I'm very compassionate with many causes for the underprivileged, the hurting people in the public. I thank you so much for being with me, and I wish you blessings. I'll see you next time.